evident is that there's already a lot of good stuff happening, and it's really about now sort of joining that up and taking that forward. We looked at solving air quality, obviously reducing pollution, and we looked at sort of the statistics that actually say that most of our traffic in Devizes is actually not through traffic, it is actually traffic that is called, you know, local people coming in and out of Devizes for their daily lives. So that took us on to discussion about the importance of things like local travel plans, especially around schools, but not just schools having the responsibility for that, but bringing in the wider community in and around that area to sort of reduce some of the traffic. But obviously it can't be kept in isolation alone. It then goes on to things like having safe walking routes to school, because although we may be reducing traffic, obviously children need to walk to school, but actually some of the walking paths aren't necessarily safe and fit for purpose. So there was a lot of discussion in terms of which routes could be perhaps improved to make them more safe and accessible. That also went on to obviously cycle routes as well, and just generally about how that can be brought together. Then it was about bus routes, obviously looking at public transport and solutions for public transport. And we had lots and lots of discussions in around this in terms of making people more aware about what public transport is on offer, because there are lots of routes out there that are underutilised at the moment. So how can we look at that? And Kate has come up with a fantastic thing called Spider Map, which is looks a bit like the London Underground map. So that's already being bought into, so to speak. And we've already got people around the table saying, actually, I think our parish council might be interested in having that in our local area as well. So there was lots of talk around that, but really a lot more about awareness and just having more accessibility in terms of finding out which number bus I actually need to get on. There's also, obviously, within all of that, the need for, how we can utilise things like community transport and especially sort of DDA compliant vehicles for not just, what people would automatically think is just for wheelchairs, but actually for older people, for families with buggies and all of those sorts of things. And the last thing, the third priority, was around actually ideal, and that is around rail infrastructure and bringing our own railway station to the Devizes area in some shape or form. And there was some real discussion about how possible that could possibly be, but I'm not going to brave enough to say which areas people were going to say because I'll leave that to you guys.